Yo, we here in the Ellumsunderground. We here with.
It's your boy HeadchefD, you know what I'm saying, in the lab with it.
Okay, where we at, my man?
We at the Head Chef camp, you know what I'm saying, here in Mckinney, Texas, you know what I'm saying, north of Dallas.
Okay, so
Yeah.
give us a tour of your studio.
Oh shit, hell yeah. So you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing too crazy. Some simple ass shit. Yup, yup. You know what I'm saying? Got the setup, the speakers, the microphone, you know what I'm saying, headphones for the artists. Cool artwork. I still gotta put that up. We got a little bass guitar back there. You know what I'm saying? Some slight cool little ambiance.
Ooh,
Cool pillows, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too
yeah.
crazy, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little something. Then we got the camera, you know what I'm saying? So I do camera work as well. So we do got the Sony A7S III, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all need music videos, vlogs, any kind of content, short form content, I do that as well. So yeah. But
Okay,
this is where the magic happened in, you know what I'm saying? This is my main thing.
okay. What's all this?
So we got the little interface, you know what I'm saying? Dual screen set, really triple screen setup because I got the TV hooked up as well. So got a lot of space to work around with, you know what I'm saying? Not
Yo,
that that's necessary, but I like the aesthetics, you know what I'm saying? It's cool for the artists to catch a vibe type shit.
tight.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's this software on here?
This is just YouTube, I ain't gonna lie, but I use a different browser, so it look a little different than everybody else's standard, you know what I'm saying? Google Chrome or whatever. But the main softwares I do operate off of are FL Studio to make my beats and then Pro Tools to record. But I'm well rounded in damn near everything. So like Logic, Ableton, Mixcraft, BandLab, everything. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for like 20, 22 years, something like that. So I've been around music my whole life, man.
Okay, can you give us like a rundown, like how you do things in FL or something, like, or what you think, like what you like about FL?
To be honest with you, I'm just a FL junkie because I started off on FL, but then I had switched to Reason and then went back to FL. But when I collab with others, I use like Ableton, Logic, stuff like that. But my personal preference is FL because the workflow, like it just fits my workflow. I can do things way faster. Like a beat that might take me an hour on Ableton or Logic might take me 10 minutes on FL type shit. So I just stick with what I know the most.
So it's
Simple
like your
shit.
go-to.
Yeah, it's a go-to for shit show. Hell yeah. Like I can literally make beats on standalone. Like if I just had like an MPC keyboard, which I did have previously, I can make beats solely on that, track it out, do all the things I need to, mix it, everything. I can make beats in Pro Tools. It's just a headache because it's too much like clicking. You know what I'm saying? I want to actually minimize the clicking that I'm doing. So if I can get to something with like, you know what I'm saying, shorter keystrokes or like clicks, I'm definitely gonna do that shit. So that's basically where I'm at with it. And I just go to FL Studio. And then I like the logo.
Heck yeah.
Might get it tatted. No, for real.
So since you use so many DAWs,
Yeah.
which ones do you use them for specific purposes?
To be honest, yeah, if I was to use Ableton, I would pretty much mainly use Ableton just to make melodies because I'm not too, even though the drums do sound a little bit better on Ableton, we ain't gonna dive into that. You know what I'm saying? I just like the swing of FL. I like how it sounds better with doing my drums in FL. So I might sometimes do melodies in Ableton, put them over in the FL, and then do my drums or even Logic. But it's just something about FL to me that I always go back to it. So that's where I'm at with it.
Okay, bet. So how about Pro Tools?
Pro Tools, I think I've probably made like a handful of beats in Pro Tools, and it's not my favorite thing to do. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I really won't do anything besides mix stems or like record sessions and like mix vocals and shit in Pro Tools. That's my main thing about Pro Tools. So that is my go-to for mixing and mastering. Like if I track out the beat stems in FL or Ableton or whatever, I can dump them in Pro Tools and I can mix them a little bit better. Cause I don't really do too much mixing in FL. I just level my shit type shit.
Type.
Yeah.
Gain staging?
Yeah, gain staging, you know what I'm saying? That's that kind of stuff. I never put like any compressors or none of that on my sounds in FL. Just export it as is. If it sounds good, yeah, I'm rocking with that.
How about the other DAWs you said? Do you do the same thing?
Ableton, yeah, pretty much everything. Like if I'm just making a beat, I never really track anything out. So only thing I'm gonna do is level it, put reverbs, delays, you know what I'm saying, pan stuff, just get things out the way of the center. And then that's pretty much it until I get into the Pro Tools and like an artist actually records on that beat. Then I get to, if they mix it with the stems, and that's a separate charge, you know what I'm saying? That shit is a headache to mix a song with stems. So that's why the price range should be like, you know what I'm saying? There's tiers to it basically. So like you can get like a 2-track mix and master. That's just with like the MP3 file on the beat and then like the vocals. You can get the track out and mix and master. That is a headache. So doing it that way, it does cost a little bit more, but it does sound a whole lot better. But that's when I'll start actually like, you know what I'm saying, compressing certain things in the beat, doing more like automations to certain sounds, things like that.
So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you track out stems, like when you do like delays and reverbs,
Yeah.
do you like track it out on the bus or on that sound?
Say it one more time.
So like like when you put like a delay on it,
Yeah.
like on that sound, that insert.
Oh, I always use buses. I never really put delays like on the actual sound because I feel like it doesn't sound like as authentic. Like I still want the natural sound of whatever synth, um, vocal, whatever it is. I want that to shine through, and then I want to blend the reverb and the delays in. So I always use buses.
So when you export that out and like put it into your Pro Tools, like you mix.
I redo the buses, so I just use the original audio because like even though when I track out the stems, like I get the buses in the file. I never put the buses into the Pro Tools session because they just print audio, and I don't need the printed audio, so I just rebus everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about recording?
Recording like recording vocals.
Yes.
Same thing. I process them pretty much the same way. It just there's like different vocal change. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the artist wants. Like some artists like to sound like Yeet. You know what I'm saying? So got certain little templates I done made. I've never been one to buy templates, so I don't have any like pre-bought like Lil Durk templates. Like don't come to my studio asking for that because you don't rap like Lil Durk, so you're not gonna sound like Lil Durk. Even if I had the preset, it's just gonna sound like my template basically. So the template that I made from scratch that I've been working on, you know what I'm saying, crafting for like the past 8 years, it's only gotten better and better. Like this shit sounds like gold straight. Like recording into the mic, people think that it's like a finished polished mix when it's not, but it just sounds that good. You know what I'm saying? Not to toot my own horn or anything. It really does. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's been times where I have artists come in here and they're like, damn bro, I need my songs to sound like your songs. First off, my songs that I record of myself are not even mixed. So for them to say that, it's really the template work. And I'm like, y'all should be sounding the same. It's just how I be rapping into the mic type shit. So just work on delivery, work on how, you know what I'm saying, you saying shit. Because a lot of times if I'm rapping, I don't rap in my natural voice because I don't like how I sound. So I'm like, yeah, I should get to fucking with shit, trying different things, being experimental, but that'd be the exact template. So it's not like I got to change anything with the presets. It's they just got to deliver that shit with confidence type shit.
So you're pretty much saying whoever's recording, they have to deliver it so it can sound good.
Exactly. Like if they're mumbling or like unsure of their vocals while they're recording, it's going to come out like that. So there's nothing that I can really do post-production that's going to make you sound confident. Like if you trying to say that, say it, you know what I'm saying? Get that shit off your chest. I ain't judging you. Whatever you say on that mic, shit, say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like don't be timid trying to record. It's never going to come out good. But if you say it how you're supposed to say it, and especially if you're not tone deaf, you cannot be tone deaf trying to record like, damn, this out of key. Yeah, it's not the auto tune that's out of key. It's the artist, you know what I'm saying? So every beat has a different key signature. So if the beat is in G major and the auto tune's in G major, don't tell me to tune it to C. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to sound right. So I'm going to tune it to the beat, and then you have to train your voice to sound cohesive with that. So it may be out of your key range. Pick a different beat. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. There are some instances where you can use a different key signature, but it'll be like a harmony key. So you still got to be in key with the beat at the same time when you're performing it. So it just boils down to that. It's the artist. It's never really the engineer, unless the engineer don't know what the hell he's doing.
So would you say that you're like guiding artists?
Pretty much, yeah. That's my main thing. Well, as of lately, I'm gonna say yeah, because I've been trying to work on my artist development. Because when I was first starting off, I never really would say anything because it's just like it's their art, but at the same time, my name's on it. So I started taking an approach of trying to, you know what I'm saying, take a artist development direction as well as me just recording it. So that way we can put the best quality work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's some like producer Quincy Jones type thing.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah. It's a lot, man. I'm wearing many hats and it's like, shit, I gotta know when to put them hoes on.
Yeah.
Telling you.
So what kind of plugins you use?
For producing or recording?
Both.
Both. Okay, so for production, right now, I have not paid my subscriptions because the ones that I have on my computer, the ones that I love the most, they keep making my FL crash, so I kind of stopped using them. But it's Rolling Cloud. If y'all know about Rolling Cloud, they got some fire ass VSTs, like all the like vintage synths, like stuff like that. It's a bunch of them. I love them sounds. So those are my go-tos, but I just haven't really used them. So I use a lot of one shots. I use Analog Lab until I get burnt out of that, or I just get producers to send loops, and I just, you know what I'm saying, do my drums on the loops type shit. After I flip it, of course, because I never use like loops out the box, because I feel like whoever got that pack pretty much dumps it in there and then makes drums. Like, I'm not one of them producers. I want my shit to sound way different. And then for recording, I use waves. I use some SSL stuff. I use what else? I use auto tune, like they're sweet a lot. So like the auto tune EQ, um, not so much the reverb. Sometimes I use the reverb, and a lot of stock Pro Tools plugins that a lot of people don't really use or know about or know how to use them. I use a lot of that. So keeping it simple, really. You know what I'm saying? They don't take Fab Filter, Soothe 2. It doesn't take all these high end plugins that people think they need to make something sound good. Basically, you can get away with using stock plugins. I've made a whole template with stock plugins for vocals, and it sounds amazing. So I'm just gonna say that. I might throw it on my website for like $10, maybe.
Hey, cop it.
Yeah, for real, I'm telling you. And I do got a free FL template though. That's on my website. That's literally just to record in FL Studio, and that shit sound like butter. Free plugins, like no paid for plugins. So if y'all need that, y'all can cop that as well.
So I know earlier you said you did subscriptions. So I know some people be like no subscriptions, some people be like
Yeah,
subscriptions. So what are you?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't mind subscriptions. I just don't like when they make my computer crash because of like bug fixes or whatever. But then after a while, like when I'm thinking about it, like a year into it, I'm just like, damn, I don't spend how much money on this shit? Like, what the fuck? But you can't get away from it because Pro Tools, I'm on a subscription base. Like, I get you can buy it right out, but I'm not gonna drop the bag right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Auto Tune, that's monthly, you know what I'm saying? And I need that. Like, a lot of my artists need Auto Tune or they require Auto Tune because they want it. So monthly, factored into my monthly budget, basically. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it is what it is. If I got to spend 500 a month just for these plugins, I got to spend 500 a month. So I'm not really against it or for it. It's just if it's necessary to get the job done, do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do this for a living, so obviously I got to do what it takes, and I got to spend that money. So that just is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for templates,
Hmm.
so you make a lot of templates?
Yeah, I do. I make a lot of templates. Pretty much, I'm gonna say on average, I probably make like one or two templates a month, just so I can like see what I could be doing better with my actual like. So, say if I'm recording on this template, right? I'll make like a duplicate of that template and change like a couple of things about it, just so I never like mess up the original template because this one already sounds good. So I always try to like modify it and make it sound a little bit better. See what I can be doing. Watch a couple like industry videos, maybe pay for some like mentorships type shit, and see what I need to be doing better. Even going to other studios and loading my template up over there, having them record on it and give me feedback like what I should change about it and all that kind of stuff. But right now, I think I'm at a pretty decent point. Only thing I really need to do right now is get a better microphone, which that is not a bad microphone. And don't get me wrong, it does not matter about the kind of microphone you record on. Everybody's talking about Neumann this, Neumann that. Yes, I would like a Neumann. I've had a Neumann before. I had a Slate Digital, but the sound that I'm getting out of this, it sounds better than when I had those mics. So it's not the mic, it's the vocal chain type shit. Learning how to, you know what I'm saying, use your preamps right. Like even though this is not the best preamp, it's just a Scarlett Solo. Learning how to like set your levels right, record into your DAW, watch the metering, you know what I'm saying, compression, all that stuff. That's what's gonna get you like that. You know what I'm saying, that crisp chef's kiss vocal. You know what I'm saying. So the more knowledge you got about that, you can really get away with anything. Like I can mix BandLab that somebody recorded off a headphone that sounds decent. I recorded a whole project of somebody that did that. So yeah, just mixing and mastering that shit, learning how to take what they got and just make it sound more polished. That's my lane. So, but once I get the new mic, telling you, it's gonna be over with. Get my Apollo, you know what I'm saying? Get that back so I can use the what's the shit called again? I forgot.
The Universal Audio something?
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like the
Apollo plugins?
yeah, well, not just the Apollo plugins. It's like their little rack that you can use before Pro Tools, so I can like use like the Tube Tech
Oh
CO1B.
yeah.
Yeah, like I used to have an Apollo. I don't know why I sold it. I was just young and dumb, making dumb decisions. But once I get all that stuff back, it's over with because my sound's already good. You know what I'm saying? So once I get like the final touches on everything, I feel like it'll be way way better. That's where I'm at with that.
Would you say Apollo is like the standard for interfaces?
I ain't gonna lie to you. No, it's a great plugin, but I'm gonna say no because the standard is what you see most people having, and most people have Scarlets, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. They have this Scarlet Focusrite. Like you know, these studios I've been to, and I see Scarlet Focusrite, Scarlet Focusrite. Like yeah, we want the Apollos, yeah, everybody wants an Apollo, but I see a lot of that. Industry standard, I'm gonna say Apollo, but just normal standard, Scarlet. That bitch right there. Everybody got that. Everybody and their mama got that. Even if they have an Apollo, they still have a Scarlet. You're gonna see the red box. Like for real, you are going to see the red box. Every studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we see you use a Mac.
But yeah, I'm a Mac guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not too much of a PC user. I don't like the interface, the layout, none of that. So I am a Mac all the way type of guy. Yep. Apple products, they need to sponsor me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting put on every video I do, you know what I'm saying? All my content, you will see Apple products.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a question for you.
Yeah.
What made you start getting into all of this?
I started young. I started when I was 12 and I'm 33 now. So it's been a long, long journey. And the main reason what kept me doing this or got me into it is because my uncles were into it at first. So they used to rap. And I used to always want to be around them in the studios and stuff. And then when I was 12, they got me FL Studio. And then once I figured that that kept me out of trouble, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna stay doing this because I got tired of getting my ass beat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I got tired of getting them whoopings, and this kept me, you know what I'm saying? It kept me out of trouble the most, so I just stuck with this.
Nice.
Yeah.
What version of FL you started on?
I ain't gonna lie, I think that shit was like FL5, bro.
Yo.
Like, yeah, some early shit. Like you couldn't do half the shit you can do now. Like you can make a beat. I was making Soldier Boy beats, you know what I'm saying? Like I was making them type of beats. I would listen to a Soldier Boy song and just try to remake the beat. Listen to them franchise boys try to remake them, and then I got good at it. I actually started making them sound just like that, and I was like, damn, maybe I could actually make beats. The crazy thing is my brother was in band, so he was actually better than me first. So my brother used to make beats with me, but he was always like a little step ahead because he was in band. Then out of nowhere, I just like I don't know, I just started being a nerd about it and started like diving into it more. I got way better than him. He ended up quitting. Like it was a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I just stuck with it, man. I have fun doing this shit.
Have you ever heard of the Soldier Boy Crank That Beat Challenge?
I have. I never did it, but I'm pretty sure I can do that shit in like not even 4 minutes, like 2 minutes now.
Oh.
Maybe quicker if I were to do it. But like, it's just because it's so simple and like no thought behind like the beat. It's just, they was having fun. It sounded cool. Like, just easy as shit. It don't take much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot to ask you earlier about mastering.
Yeah.
So like which do you master?
I do master, yes, I do. So mixing and mastering, this year coming up, I'm taking a whole different approach to doing that. So this past 3 years, what I would do is like if somebody bought mixing and mastering, I would do it like, you know what I'm saying, all in that sitting, but it's going to be different in 2026. Like most of my sessions will come with a mix, you know what I'm saying? But if they want like a more in-depth mix, we're going to book mixing sessions outside of the session. That way I don't get ear fatigue. And then mastering will be this whole separate project, you know what I'm saying? So I can tackle it in stages because I feel like doing it all in one go, you don't really get like, yeah, it might sound good, but you don't get the most dialed in sound that you could. So this year coming up, the sessions, if we mix during the session, what I'll do is like, you know what I'm saying, I'll do my normal cleanups, you know what I'm saying, if they want like beat stutters, like chops, whatever, all that stuff, reverbs, delays, we'll lock that in. But if they want to like dive in and make the delays like, you know what I'm saying, more automated, that's going to be the separate mixing session, and those are still going to be paid for separately. Then the mastering, that's going to be $100 just to master the song, just so we can get it to the industry standard type shit. Because it is a process to master a song, and it's a hard process for sure.
So do you think a lot of artists don't really understand that?
They don't, but if they heard it, they would be like, I see, but they don't understand what it takes to do that. So it makes them not want to pay it. But if you want to drop that, you know what I'm saying, that half-ass garbage, go right ahead. But when a listener has to like turn their dial from this to this in the car, and then after your song goes off, go back down, that's gonna stop them from playing your song. So you kind of want it to go seamless through the whole catalog. Like if you're in a playlist, basically, you don't want people touching the volume dial. So if they got to do that, the chances are they're not going to play you again. You know what I'm saying? Even if the song's good, like who wants to do that? And then the next song comes on, and now that shit loud as hell, and you got to turn it back down. Or when your song comes on, it's like, oh, it's too low, and they got to turn it all the way up. Like I want to leave my dial right there and play whatever playlist all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Because chances are we're gonna listen to it loud regardless. So if I'm listening to all these other songs loud and then your song come on this low, hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna play that shit again. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck with the song, but get that shit mastered. Like get it mixed, get it mastered, make it sound better, make it sound like the rest of these songs that I'm listening to. That's basically my input on it. Yeah.
Facts.
So definitely get y'all shit mastered for sure with the proper mix.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you ever had any like crazy sessions, like something wild happen or funny?
Yeah, I've had a couple of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I had my studio on East Mckinney, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a dude. See, I don't even want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Like this dude was smoking meth in my studio, bro. Like
What?
he asked if he could smoke in there, and I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? Everybody would smoke weed, so I'm thinking he trying to smoke. So I was like, sure. Then when he pulled a cigarette out. I was like, yeah, you gotta smoke that outside though. So he smoked the cigarette outside. Bro came in the booth, you know what I'm saying? Sparks, whatever his shit up, and I'm just like, I'm not really like seeing what he's smoking in there because it's dark in the booth. But he got the rapping talking about some I'll swallow your soul like a vortex and like some kind of like he didn't say it in a normal voice. He's like, I'll swallow your soul like a I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo.
So I'm like, is this nigga good in there? So I ain't gonna lie, I had my backpack on the side of me, just grab my blick out, you know what I'm saying? Put that bitch in my lap. Cause I was just like, I ain't risking nothing. Like, fuck no. Then one of my other artists came in, he was like, bro, you don't smell that? I was like, bro, I think that's nigga in there, and I don't know what the fuck he just smoked, but nigga, I know that's not weed. Like, that's some other shit. He was like, yeah, bro, that's that shit. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's never coming back again, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn.
Never. I can't work with that. Like, do that on your own terms, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't judging people for doing whatever they gotta do, but hey, don't come in my establishment doing shit like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, I had a nigga smoke a perk 30 in my crib, my last crib, during a session, and it wasn't even a nigga recording. He had his homeboy with him. And I look back like 30 minutes later and I'm just seeing the foil and then a straw hanging out of his mouth. He was asleep. I said, bro, niggas not coming back to my studio, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, you lucky I allow you to smoke weed in this bitch. Like, you smoking a perk 30, the fake fentanyl perks in my crib, gang. That's crazy. I don't do that shit. Like,
Whoa.
nah. Real crazy story. So it's shit that come with being an engineer, you know what I'm saying? And you can't really make too much or like too abrupt of moves or like they might flash out. And it's like, fuck, I let the nigga finish his session because I'm just like, damn, they got their blicks on me. My blick was in the room at the time, so I was like, that would look kind of strange if I just came out of this bitch with a blick and these niggas high as fuck off or who knows what. Like, I ain't finna get no blick up to me in my damn crib or shot at. Like, I'm gonna let them finish it out. Once they leave, not coming back in this bitch. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's some weird ass shit.
Facts.
To smoke a Percocet in somebody's crib is crazy. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay sober. I'm telling you.
For reals.
Yeah, for real, for real. If you're gonna do anything, and I'm not condoning it, just smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Don't do the other shit. I'm telling you. These motherfuckers fucked up.
For reals.
Yeah.
So you have any like closing remarks or shout outs or advice you want to give to people starting up or artists or producers, engineers?
I'm gonna say if you starting up or if you been in the game for however long you feel like you've been into it, you know what I'm saying? Don't let anything discourage you. Don't let age discourage you. You know what I'm saying? See it through. You might just gotta revisit the why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing it to please other people, that might kind of deter you from doing it. But if you're doing it solely for you because you enjoy doing it and you want to get your message across, I feel like you need to revisit that why basically because we all, you know what I'm saying, want to quit at times. I wanted to quit like 40 times. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's been headaches doing this shit, but I'm still here doing it because I like to do it and I want to do this for the rest of my life. So you got to revisit that why. And you might have to do it more often than you think because I still revisit why I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So just to make sure I got my head in the right space of, you know what I'm saying, what am I doing this for? Like, am I doing this trying to please other people? Which I'm far past that. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me or my music. You can tell me it sucks. Somebody's gonna like it. I don't care. It's not about blowing up for me. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z. I do it to really keep my peers out of trouble as well as uh, trying to better somebody else's career and get them in the right doors type shit. So those are the main reasons why I do it. So yeah.
Nice. Well, can you shout yourself out?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Head Chef D. You can look me up on all social medias, Head Chef DE. You know what I'm saying? And we here at the Head Chef camp, just where the magic go down, you know what I'm saying? It's still under renovation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my artwork up, I ain't got the sound panels up yet, but hey, it sounds good when you record this bitch. So if y'all want to tap in, lock in with me, feel free to shoot me a DM. You know what I'm saying? I will respond. I respond to all DMs unless you on some bullshit. Then yeah, you getting left on red.